Slab go crazy on this one. On God. I crossed all my T's. I crossed all my T's and bullseye all my eyes. I won't let it affect me, nigga, less I'm slow on my grind. Freedom niggas still waiting on time. Most of the bitches in my DM always speak about my grind. I crossed all my T's and bullseye all my eyes. I won't let it affect me, nigga, less I'm slow on my grind. Freedom niggas still waiting on time. Most of the bitches in my DM always speak about my grind. I keep grinding. Never.
What's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Hey, it's NateDoggSac916 coming at you live from Sacramento. Hey, if you want to make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell if you want to keep catching this fire content, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in and tuning in to my channel, man. I appreciate y'all. And one thing I want to make sure that I'm real clear on is I don't post every day. I don't film every day. I don't record every day, whatever you want to say it. But one thing that I can guarantee you guys, all 5,000 plus of you guys, is that every time I post, it will be authentic. It will be authentic content. I won't be posting content ever just to post. I have to agree with the story, or I have to believe in what I'm saying. I'm not just posting stuff just to post stuff. So understand that. And please just hit your notification bell. That way you'll see it when it posts so you don't miss it. And hit all on your bell. Anything else, hit me in the comments. Go to NateDoggSac916, tap in. Today, we're going to talk about, what I want to talk about today is day room etiquette. So day room etiquette in prison is a very serious thing and can cause a lot of problems for a race or a group. Understanding day room etiquette and what you can do and what you can't do is very important. And a lot of people don't realize this until they get there. And luckily, hopefully, your homeboys tell you immediately what you can and can't do, right? So understand that in a level 4 prison in California, everything is separate. Everything from what part of the day room you can be on, to what tables in the day room you can sit at, to what TV you can sit in front of, to what phones you can use, to what showers you can use. Let's say, for instance, when I was in High Desert State Prison in California, Crescent City, California. No, not Crescent City, Susanville, California. I was in a 270 design yard, B yard, in 1999. And the way that it was designed, you came through a rotunda, and right in front of the rotunda, or you could just say a sally port. I came through a sally port, and right in front of the sally port was an officer's table. So right behind the officer's table, you had 2 showers, one on top tier, one on the bottom tier, right? Those were basically considered the open showers. So basically, anybody can use those 2 showers that wanted to, right? They were open. If it was open, go ahead. You know what I mean? To the right was the Mexican and white showers. To the left was the black showers, right? So there's 2 showers over there in A section. There's 2 showers in C section. In B section, right in front of you, there's 2 showers, and those were the open showers, right? Facts. So you had to make sure it was clear what showers you were going to use, right? Lower levels, I guess they do stuff different. Even to the point where the 2 phones in C section, where the black showers are, and the black tables as well, all those are all black stuff. Just like in the other side, in the Mexican and white side, that's all their stuff, their phones, everything. You can't use it. The officers, when you go to sign up for the phones, you don't let the officer sign you up on that side. They don't control. They'll sign you up wherever they want to. I mean, they'll sign you up wherever you say. So if you say, is there any openings for C and D phone? There's A, B, C, D for phones. There's 4 phones. Is there any opens over there? No. I'm cool. I'll get one tomorrow. Because you don't want to sign up on their phones, period. There's not even I don't even remember like during day room, you can't use their phones, period. Like maybe it could be like maybe the porters use their phones when there's no program going on and locked up. The porters can go over there and use it. It's good. And this is on a 270 yard. 180 is different because 180 each section only has one phone or two phones, and there's not enough phones. It's different. It's just different. But there's still that common courtesy. On a 270, it's more open a little bit. There's no walls to separate the section, so there's more people. So you got to divide it because there'd be too many people trying to, you know what I mean? When you got two phones per section, there's a lot less people to those phones, so it's a lot easier. To just you keep your people over there and y'all figure it out. Y'all keep your people over there, y'all figure it out. But on the 270, like even in the day room, like when you come out to day room, if day room's released, you walk. So say I'm in cell 132, all the way at the back of the southern and white or the Mexican and white side of that day room, right? I can't walk through the tables to get to my side. I need to walk all the way around the back side or all the way around the front side in between the TV area and the tables. I can't walk through the tables because that's like an act of aggression. That's like, what are you doing over here? Just like during day room, I can't, like if you're day room release and you walk around the side, cool. In between the TV and the tables, cool. That's a common area. But while day room's going on, you don't need to be going back and forth through there. You got to go the long way or by the doors. And that's just a common courtesy because why you keep coming over here? I actually got into a fight with a Wood in High Desert. A funny thing, the Wood's last name was Wood. Me and a homie from, I think it was from Long Beach, a Crip from Long Beach. We was in the day room and we see this dude. He kept pushing the broom over on our side of the day room, and we doing push-ups, and he kept coming over by us while we're doing push-ups. And we like, I'm like, kept looking at him, youngster. I'm like, bruh, he gonna keep coming over here? And my boy, I'm not gonna say his name, but my boy was like, man, what you want to do? I'm like, it's whatever with me, man. He come back over here, we could trip. He's like, let's trip. I'm like, I bet. So dude come back over there sweeping, and the homie whose name will go unsaid gets up. He say, hey man, hey, we trying to work out. Can you clean this up after day room's over? And the Wood, the cool size Wood, say, man, I go where I want to go. And Coop looked at me. As soon as he looked at me, I knew what he was going to do, and he fired on him. As soon as he fired on him, he fell down and started to crawl at it, and I was on him. Poop, poop, poop. They put the day room down, whatever, took us to the thing. And it even started a riot because even the whites on that yard didn't like this dude. They felt like he was like a loose cannon. He wasn't with them and he wasn't against them. He just like, I do what I want to do, not realizing that you can get your people in trouble. You know what I mean? Or get your people involved in some stuff like the riot we had on the baseball field. You know what I mean? I'll tell that story at another time. You know what I mean? Fix my hoodie. Does anybody else fix their hoodies like that? Make sure that line is linked. That's try to make sure that's cool too. Like that little dip in it. Okay, that's me. But come back to common courtesy and day room etiquette. You don't go up to a person and look into the shower when you're talking to them. If you got a question for somebody in the shower, you walk up to the shower with your back to the shower and talk like this, like, hey, bruh, like he's over here. Be like, hey, bruh, yeah, hey, whoa, whatever. You know what I mean? But you don't, hey, homie, hey, I need to know if, can I use those shower shoes, or can I use your phone time, or you know what I mean? Y'all got any soups over there I can borrow? You don't do that looking in their shower. That's some Peter gazing stuff, and that's gonna get you in a wreck. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a problem. You know, I promise you. Another thing, you don't question a person while they're on the phone, even if it's another one of your people, about how. Now, if it's your phone time and you ask your phone time, you got the right to say something to somebody. But if your phone time ain't for 4 more minutes and you go up asking somebody about their phone time, that's a good way to start a wreck. You know what I mean? That's a real good way to start a wreck. Because if I'm in the middle of a phone call and you come up and I know my 15 minutes ain't up because this phone only lets me call for 15 minutes, and you come sweating me about my phone, be like, hey, bro, I'm on the phone. I only got 4 minutes, man. You know what I mean? Now you interrupting the only little time I got with my people, and now I'm going to have an issue with that. You know? You shouldn't be at that podium other than asking for supplies or something like that, you shouldn't be at that podium in the middle of the day room over there where the pigs is at for no longer than a couple minutes. Hey, you in the phone list? Okay, that's it. That's it. What else is you? Why is you up there hanging out with the police? And people that do that end up coming up missing. You know what I mean? They end up disappearing. And I was only on the 270 for let me see. I was there from 99 and 2000. So like a year and a half. No, yeah, year and like 8 months. I was on a yeah, like a year and 8 months I was on a 270, but the rest of all that was I did my rest of my time I did on a 180 yard. So that just, yeah. But that goes back to the courtesy. Like, even that same courtesy applies when you leave the building and go out to the yard. Like, you don't walk through another race's area. You don't get up and do pull-ups or dips on another race's bars. And if you don't know which bars are yours, you should be asking your homeboys, or look, you ain't the only one out there. Where the black people at? Or where the white people at? Where the Mexicans? Where the Asians? Where they at? That's where you're supposed to be. Those are the places that are not common. You know, common, okay, the big track, the tracks are a common area. The in front of the canteen, the program area, the canteen, the program office, the medical, all that school, all that's common area over there. Okay, cool. But nobody's areas, once you touch their foot in that grass, you're in, most of the time you're in somebody's area. So careful who area you go through, because somebody might take that as a threat and take off on you. Then what? You know, these things teach you a lot about how to behave and how to keep yourself safe, you know. And a lot of people might say, oh, that's too much, and that's part of keeping a racial divide. But it's not about the racial divide. It's more about a common courtesy and a respect for men, other men. You know, I'm not going to walk on your land. Don't walk on my land. You know what I mean? And I know all this stuff belongs to CDC at that time, but hey, you know, it's what it is. So this video is short. I just wanted to be able to put something up so y'all could talk about it. Please stay tuned. Like I said, I'm not going to post every day, but what I will post will be informative, will be quality, will be authentic, and it will not be made up. It will be stuff that I lived through, that I experienced, and that I'm sharing with you. And it will be live from Sacramento. NateDoggSac916, and I'm out.
Slab go crazy on this one. On God. I crossed all my T's. I crossed all my T's and bullseye all my eyes. I won't let it affect me, nigga, less I'm slow on my grind. Freedom niggas still waiting on time. Most of the bitches in my DM always speak about my grind. I crossed all my T's and bullseye all my eyes. I won't let it affect me, nigga, less I'm slow on my grind. Freedom niggas still waiting on time.